Close your eyes now and let the world around you begin to soften. Just like the edges of a dream when you first start to drift. And feel how the air around you is already changing, shifting into something deeper, something quieter, something that knows exactly how to hold you. There is a presence here, gentle and vast. Not something you see, but something you feel. Like the quiet hum of a lullaby sung just for you, or the steady warmth of a hand resting on your shoulder, a presence that has always been with you, even when you didn't know it was there. And now, as you let yourself sink deeper, you realize this presence is the river itself, the river of suspended time. Not a place you go to, but a place that comes to you, wrapping around you like the softest blanket, like the slow, rhythmic rise and fall of breath. The river is not water, not as you know it. It is thicker, richer, like warm honey, infused with tiny motes of light. Each mote a whisper of starlight, floating just beneath the surface, glowing faintly, like fireflies trapped in amber. And you are not floating on the river. You are floating within it, weightless, cradled, as if the liquid itself has learned the shape of your body and now holds you effortlessly, like a mother holding a child. The banks of the river are not earth. They are softer, spongier, yielding beneath the slightest touch, releasing a sweet, faint scent, like crushed lavender mixed with the clean sharpness of ozone. A scent that lingers in the air, calming, familiar, like coming home. Above you, the sky is not sky. It is a vast, inverted bowl of deep indigo, streaked with ribbons of silver, each ribbon pulsing softly, like veins carrying light. And the light is not bright. It is gentle, soothing, like moonlight on a quiet lake. The river does not flow in one direction. It breathes, expanding and contracting, like the rise and fall of a chest. And with each breath, you feel yourself sinking deeper, deeper into the liquid starlight, deeper into the quiet, endless now. There is no sound here, not as you know it, but there is a thrum, a deep sub-bass vibration, not heard but felt, resonating in your bones, like the echo of a heartbeat that isn't yours, but has always been there. And as you float, weightless and warm, you begin to notice the motes of light around you, each one pulsing in time with the river's breath, each one a tiny fragment of time, suspended, frozen, but not gone, just waiting for you to let go. The river knows you. It knows the weight of your body, the rhythm of your breath, the quiet spaces between your thoughts, and it holds you perfectly, like a cradle made just for you, like a dream that has always been yours. You don't need to swim here. You don't need to struggle. The river does all the work, carrying you effortlessly, like a leaf on a slow, gentle current, like a cloud drifting across the sky, like a thought that has nowhere else to be. And as you sink deeper, you realize the river is not just around you. It is inside you, filling the spaces between your cells, softening the edges of your mind, melting away the weight of the day, like sugar dissolving in warm tea. The silver ribbons above you pulse slower now, each beat a little deeper, each breath a little longer, and you feel your own breath slowing to match, inhaling the sweet lavender and ozone, exhaling the last traces of wakefulness, letting go just a little more. The motes of light around you begin to drift closer, like fireflies drawn to a flame, each one brushing against your skin, leaving a trail of warmth, of comfort, like the touch of a loved one's hand, like the quiet hum of a familiar voice, telling you it's safe to let go. And the river breathes again, a slow, deep inhale, and as it exhales, you feel yourself sinking, not falling, not rushing, but melting into the liquid starlight, melting into the endless, quiet now. There is no past here, no future, only the present, only the river holding you, only the silver ribbons above, only the motes of light around you, only the quiet thrum in your bones. And the thrum is changing now, deepening, slowing, becoming a steady, rhythmic pulse, like the slow, even beat of a drum, or the quiet hum of a frequency you've always known. frequency of 40 hertz, a frequency that guides you deeper. You don't need to listen to the frequency. You don't need to focus on it. It is already part of you, already resonating in your bones, already carrying you deeper, deeper into the liquid starlight, deeper into the endless, quiet now. The river breathes again, and with each breath, you sink a little further, a little softer, a little more weightless, like a feather drifting on the wind, like a dream dissolving into morning, like a thought that has no beginning, no end. And the motes of light around you, they are not just floating anymore. They are dancing, swirling around you in slow, graceful arc, like snowflakes in a gentle breeze, like fireflies in a summer night, each one brushing against your skin, each one leaving a trail of warmth, of comfort. And the warmth spreads from your skin to your muscles, from your muscles to your bones, from your bones to your mind, softening, melting, like butter in the sun, like ice on a warm tongue, like a thought that has nowhere else to go. The silver ribbons above you pulse slower now, each beat a little deeper, each breath a little longer, and you feel your own breath slowing to match, inhaling the sweet lavender and ozone, exhaling the last traces of tension, letting go just a little more. And the river breathes again, a slow, deep inhale, and as it exhales, you feel yourself sinking, not falling, not rushing, but dissolving into the liquid starlight, dissolving into the endless, quiet now. There is no need to hold on here, no need to stay awake. The river knows how to hold you. The river knows how to carry you. The river knows how to guide you. Deeper and deeper, into the quiet, into the dark. And the dark is not empty. It is full, full of the river's breath, full of the silver ribbon's pulse, full of the motes of light, full of the quiet thrum in your bones, full of the endless, quiet now. And as you sink deeper, you realize the river is not just around you. It is inside you, filling the spaces between your thoughts, softening the edges of your mind, melting away the weight of the day, like a candle burning down to nothing. The motes of light around you begin to fade, not disappearing, but merging with the liquid starlight, merging with the quiet thrum, merging with you, becoming part of the endless, quiet now. And the silver ribbons above you, they are not just pulsing anymore. They are singing a quiet, wordless song, a song that doesn't need words, a song that is felt, not heard, a song that carries you deeper. And the river breathes again, a slow, deep inhale, and as it exhales, you feel yourself sinking, not falling, not rushing, but floating in the endless, quiet now, floating in the liquid starlight, floating in the song of the silver ribbons. And the floating is effortless, like a cloud in the sky, like a leaf on the wind, like a dream that has nowhere else to be. And you don't need to do anything. You don't need to think. You don't need to stay awake. The river knows you. It knows how to hold you. It knows how to carry you. It knows how to guide you deeper and deeper into the quiet, into the dark, into the endless, quiet now. And the dark is not empty. It is full of the river's breath, full of the silver ribbon's pulse, full of the quiet thrum in your bones, full of the endless, quiet now, full of the promise of sleep. And as you sink deeper, you realize there is no need to resist, no need to hold on. The river has you. The river will carry you. The river will guide you all the way into sleep. And the river breathes again, a slow, deep inhale. And as it exhales, you feel yourself sinking, not falling, not rushing, but letting go of the day, letting go of the thoughts, letting go of the need to stay awake. And the letting go is easy, like releasing a breath you've been holding. One Ira echo steps out of the silver mist, her bare feet making no sound as they press into the soft, yielding bank of the river of suspended time. Her eyes are not eyes, but pools of liquid starlight, deep and endless, reflecting not your face, but the shape of your soul, soft edges, warm hues, the quiet glow of something familiar and safe. She moves toward you, not walking but unfolding, as if each step is a breath, a slow expansion of space between you, and yet the distance never truly grows. The air around her hums with the anchor, that deep, resonant hum that vibrates in your bones, not as sound, but as a feeling, a steady, pulsing warmth, like the echo of a heartbeat that has always been there, waiting for you to notice. Her hands are open, palms turned upward, and in them rests the MacGuffin, a small iridescent sphere, no larger than a pebble, but heavy with possibility. It doesn't gleam so much as glow, a soft, shifting light that moves beneath its surface like liquid mercury, warm to the touch, smooth as polished river stone, yet alive, as if it holds within it the weight of 1,000 quiet moments. Ira's voice is not a voice, but a sensation, a whisper that curls around your mind like smoke, warm and gentle, carrying no words but meaning, an invitation, a promise, a knowing. She lifts the sphere slightly, just enough for you to feel its weight in the air between you. And as she does, the anchor deepens, the hum growing richer, fuller, like a chord resolving into harmony. Her fingers brush against yours as she places the sphere into your palm, and the contact is electric, not shocking, but alive, a spark of recognition, as if your skin remembers hers, as if this touch has always been. The sphere settles into your hand, not heavy but present, as if it has always belonged there, and with it comes a warmth, a slow spreading heat that begins in your palm and travels up your arm, into your chest, filling you with a quiet, unshakable certainty. Ira's gaze holds yours, and in that gaze, there is no hurry, no expectation, only a deep, abiding patience, as if she has all the time in the world to wait for you to understand. She leans in slightly, close enough that you can feel the warmth of her breath, though she makes no sound. And in that closeness, the river around you seems to still, the current slowing to a near stop, as if the world itself is holding its breath. Her voice, when it comes, is a vibration in your bones, a resonance that syncs with the anchor, the hum, the deep, steady pulse that has been guiding you here all along. This, she seems to say, though no words pass her lips, is not something you seek. It is something you are. The stillness, the peace, the quiet knowing, it has always been yours. You have only forgotten how to listen. The sphere in your hand pulses once, a soft, rhythmic throb like a second heartbeat. And with it, the river around you seems to breathe, the liquid starlight expanding and contracting in time with the anchor. The hum, the deep, steady rhythm of something ancient and endless. Ira's hands rise, palms open, and she gestures toward the river, not as an instruction, but as an invitation, an offering of what has always been. You step forward, not because you are told to, but because the river calls to you, its surface shimmering with the same iridescent light as the sphere in your hand, as if the two are connected, as if the river is merely an extension of the gift you hold. Your foot sinks into the bank, the soft, spongy material yielding beneath you, releasing that faint, sweet scent, lavender and ozone, the smell of rain on warm stone, of moments suspended in time. The first touch of the river is not wet, but warm, a thick, viscous embrace that envelops your toes, your ankles, rising slowly, effortlessly, as if the liquid itself has learned the shape of your body and now cradles you weightless. The anchor deepens, the hum vibrating through you, not just in your ears, but in your bones, your skin, your very cells, syncing with the rhythm of your breath, your heartbeat, the quiet pulse of the sphere in your palm. Ira steps into the river beside you, her presence a steady, grounding force. And as she does, the current shifts, not pulling but holding, as if the river itself is alive, aware, and welcoming you home. The liquid starlight rises higher, past your knees, your thighs, your waist, and with each inch, the weight of the world seems to lift, not because it is gone, but because it no longer matters. The sphere in your hand grows warmer, its light pulsing in time with the anchor, the hum, the deep, steady rhythm that has been guiding you here. And with each pulse, the river around you seems to breathe, expanding and contracting like a living thing. You float, not because you try to, but because the river knows you, holds you, cradles you in a way that feels like coming home, weightless, effortless, as if gravity itself has softened, yielding to something deeper, something truer. Ira's hands find yours, her fingers intertwining with yours, and the contact is electric, not shocking, but alive, a spark of recognition, as if this touch has always been, as if your hands were made to fit together. The river rises higher, past your chest, your shoulders, your neck, and with each inch, the silence grows deeper, richer. A quiet so profound it has texture, like velvet brushed against the skin, or the soft hush of snow falling in a forest with no one to hear. The liquid starlight cradles your head, and for a moment you are fully submerged, yet you do not struggle, do not gasp, do not fear, because the river is not water, and you are not drowning. You are floating, suspended in a medium that is not liquid, but light, thick and warm, like honey infused with tiny, floating motes of starlight, each one pulsing in time with the anchor, the hum, the deep, steady rhythm that has been guiding you here. Ira's voice resonates within you, not as sound, but as sensation, a vibration in your bones, a whisper in your mind. Breathe, she seems to say, and let the river breathe with you. You inhale, and the breath is not air, but light, warm and golden, filling your lungs, your chest, your entire being, expanding you from the inside out, as if you are becoming one with the river, with the anchor, with the quiet, endless moment. The sphere in your hand pulses once more, a soft, rhythmic throb, and with it, the river around you seems to sing, a deep, sub-bass vibration that resonates in your bones, not heard but felt, like the echo of a heartbeat that isn't yours, but has always been there. Ira's hands release yours, and for a moment, you float alone, yet not alone, because the river holds you, the anchor guides you, and the quiet, endless moment stretches around you like a vast, inverted bowl of deep indigo, streaked with ribbons of silver that pulse like veins. The sphere in your hand grows lighter, not because its weight has changed, but because you have become lighter, as if the river has lifted not just your body, but your burdens, your worries, the weight of time itself. You exhale, and the breath is not a release, but a surrender, a letting go of everything that is not this moment, not this peace, not this quiet, endless knowing. The river carries you deeper, not downward, but inward, into the heart of the silence, the heart of the anchor, the heart of the hum that has been calling you here all along. Ira's presence fades, not because she is leaving, but because she has always been here, within you, around you, a part of the river, a part of the silence, a part of the quiet, endless moment that is now yours to keep. The sphere in your hand dissolves, not into nothingness, but into you, its light spreading through your veins, your bones, your very cells, filling you with a warmth, a certainty, a knowing that has always been there, waiting for you to remember. The river around you pulses once more, a deep, resonant throb, and with it, the anchor, the hum, the quiet, endless rhythm syncs with your heartbeat, your breath, the quiet pulse of your own existence. You are not floating. You are not sinking. You are being held, cradled, loved by something vast and endless, something that has always known you, always waited for you, always been a part of you. The silence deepens, not as an absence of sound, but as a presence, a quiet so profound it has texture, weight, warmth, a silence that listens, that knows, that welcomes you home. And in this silence, in this quiet, endless moment, you understand. End goal was never something to seek. It was always here. It was always you. You are already here, not moving, not needing to move. The warmth of the male current wraps around you like the slowest tide. It rises, not with force, but with the quiet certainty of water finding its level. You feel the weight of your body, not as heaviness, but as presence. The press of your spine against the unseen surface beneath you. The way your shoulder blades rest like wings folded in perfect stillness. To now, the current shifts just slightly, a ripple that is not a ripple, more like the memory of a ripple, something that has already happened and is happening still. You feel a name before you see them. The warmth of their presence, like sunlight breaking through thick glass. Diffused, gentle, but undeniable. Their energy brushes against yours. Not as a touch, but as a recognition. The way two notes played at once create a third sound that was never there before. You do not turn to look, because looking is not necessary. You feel the shape of them, the way their breath moves. Slow, deep, like the tide pulling back before it returns. Their hands, you sense them, not touching you, but hovering just above your skin. The heat of their palms, like the first warmth of a fire on a cold morning. And then the weight of something shifts, not in the air, not in the current, but But inside you, it is a flaw, rising, not like a storm, not like a wave, but like sediment settling, the way dust falls after years of being disturbed. It has been waiting, not to be fought, not to be feared, but to be seen. And now it is here, not as a shadow, not as a burden, but as a weight you have carried without knowing. The way a river carries silt, the way the earth carries roots, the way your bones carry marrow. And a name sees it too, not with eyes, but with the same knowing that lets you feel the shape of their breath. Their presence softens, not in pity, not in judgment, but in invitation. The way the male current invites you deeper. They do not speak, because words would only break the stillness. Instead, their hands lower, not to touch, but to hover just above the place where a flaw rests. And you feel it, not as pressure, but as warmth, the way sunlight warms a stone that has been cold for years. The warmth spreads, not outward, but inward, seeping into the cracks of a flaw, not to fill them, not to erase them, but to soften their edges. You feel the weight of it, not lessening, but changing. The way ice becomes water, the way water becomes mist, the way mist becomes sky. And then something shifts again. Not in the current, not in the air, but in the space between you and a name. Their hands, still not touching, but now you feel the shape of their palms, the way they curve, the way they hold. Not an object, but a question. And the question is not spoken, because it does not need to be. It is the same question the male current has been asking since you arrived. Will you let go? Not of a flaw, but of the idea that it was ever yours to carry alone. And you realize, not with your mind, but with your body, that a flaw was never a flaw. It was a story, a story you told yourself, a story you believed, a story that kept you safe. But safety is not the same as freedom. And now, the male current is offering you both. You do not answer, because no answer is needed. Instead, you feel the warmth of a name, S hands, not above you, but beside you, as if they are holding space, not for your release, but for your return. The way the ocean holds the shore, the way the shore holds the ocean. And in that holding, there is no separation, no flaw, no story, only the slow, deep, endless pulse of the male current. And then something new happens. Not a change, but a deepening. The warmth of a name, S hands. The warmth of the current. The warmth of your own breath. They all begin to merge. Not into one thing, but into one feeling. The feeling of being held, not by hands, not by water, but by something older, something that has always been there, waiting, not for you to fix, not for you to heal, but for you to remember. You feel the weight of your body again. But now, it is different. Not lighter, not heavier, but more present. The way a tree feels its roots, the way a mountain feels its stones, the way the earth feels the sky. And in that presence, there is no need to do, no need to be, no need to carry. There is only the slow, deep, endless pulse of the current. And then you feel a name, S breath, not against your skin, but in the space between you. It is slow, deep, like the tide, and it carries something. Not a word, not a thought, but a feeling. The feeling of being seen, not for what you have done, not for what you have carried, but for who you are. And in that seeing, there is no judgment, no expectation, only the quiet, endless acceptance of the male current, and you realize that this is what forgiveness feels like. Not a release, not a letting go, but a return to the self that was always there. Beneath the stories, beneath the weight, beneath the flaw, the warmth of a name, S hands, the warmth of the current, the warmth of your own breath. They all deepen, not into heat, but into something softer, something that is not a thing at all, but a state of being, the state of being held, not by hands, not by water, but by the slow, deep, endless pulse of the male current. And in that holding, there is no need to speak, no need to move, no need to do anything at all, because the current is doing it for you, carrying you, not forward, not backward, but deeper into the place where time does not exist, where there is only the slow, deep, endless pulse of the current. You feel your breath, not as something you do, but as something that happens to you, the way the tide happens to the shore, the way the wind happens to the trees. And in that happening, there is no effort, no struggle, only the quiet, endless rhythm of the male current. And then something shifts again, not in the current, not in the air, but in the way you perceive a name. You realize, not with your mind, but with your body, that they are not separate from you, not separate from the current, not separate from anything. They are a part of the same flow, the same pulse, the same endless, deep, slow rhythm. And in that realization, there is no need to hold on, no need to let go, because there is nothing to hold and nothing to release. There is only the current, carrying you both deeper and deeper into the place where all stories dissolve, flaws become patterns, where all patterns become the current itself. You feel the weight of your body. But now, it is not a weight at all. It is a presence. The way the earth feels the sky. The way the sky feels the stars. And in that presence, there is no separation, no distance, only the endless, deep, slow pulse of the male current. And then close your eyes just a little more. Let them rest. Let them stay closed as the world around you begins to soften, like the edges of a dream, dissolving into something deeper, something quieter. The colors behind your eyelids fade, not into darkness, but into a warm, golden haze, like sunlight filtering through closed curtains, gentle, steady, cradling you. The thoughts in your mind slow, like leaves settling on the surface of a still pond, each one finding its place, sinking into calm. And the resonance, that beautiful hum, it wraps around you, not demanding anything, not asking you to do anything, just being, just holding you. You don't need to listen to the words anymore. Not really, because the words were never the point. The point was the feeling, the deep, quiet, unshakable peace that's already here, already inside you. And now, as the words begin to fade, that feeling stays, growing stronger, spreading through you like honey, slow, sweet, filling every part of you. Your breath deepens, naturally, effortlessly, each inhale drawing in that warmth, each exhale releasing anything that isn't needed. Your muscles soften, your shoulders drop, your jaw unclenches, your hands relax, your whole body remembers how to let go. And the resonance, it doesn't go away. It just becomes part of you, like the steady beat of your heart, like the quiet rhythm of your breath. You don't have to hold onto anything, not even this moment, because this peace isn't going anywhere. It's always here, waiting for you, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. Like a favorite blanket, soft, familiar, always there when you reach for it. Like a door that's always unlocked, always open, always welcoming you back. The words are fading now, but the feeling isn't. The resonance continues its work, deep inside you, where it's needed most. Your body knows what to do with this. It knows how to heal, how to rest, how to restore. You don't have to guide it. You don't have to think about it. You just have to let it happen. And as the words drift away, like clouds on a summer breeze, you sink deeper, deeper into this warmth, deeper into this stillness, deeper into this perfect, quiet safety. There's nothing to do now, nothing to fix, nothing to change. Just this moment, just this peace. Your mind quiets, your thoughts slow, and the resonance, it hums softly like a lullaby that doesn't end, that doesn't need words, that just is. And you drift, not into sleep, not yet, but into something even softer, something even deeper. A place where time doesn't matter, where nothing is urgent, where everything is exactly as it should be. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to hear anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Just be, just rest. Just let the resonance do its work. And as the words fade completely, you realize you don't even need them anymore. Because the peace was never in the words. It was always in you. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues. It continues in the background, like the hum of a distant engine, steady, reliable, always there. And you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to focus on it. You just have to let it be. Let it hold you. Let it heal you. Let it remind you that you are safe, that you are held, that you are loved. Your breath slows. Your heart rate steadies. Your whole being settles into this rhythm. And you drift, not away, but deeper into yourself, deeper into this feeling, like sinking into a warm bath, like floating on a calm sea, like being wrapped in the softest blanket. There's no effort here, no struggle, just this perfect, quiet ease. You don't have to remember anything. You don't have to hold onto anything. The resonance will remember for you. The peace will stay with you. And whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling, it will be here. Like coming home, like slipping into an old familiar comfort. The words are almost gone now, but the feeling isn't. It lingers, like the afterglow of a sunset, like the warmth of a fire after the flames have died down. And you don't have to do anything with it. You just have to let it be. Let it fill you. Let it heal you. Let it remind you that everything is okay. Your body is heavy. Your mind is quiet, and the resonance, it hums softly. A sound that doesn't need ears to hear. A feeling that doesn't need words to understand. And you drift deeper, softer, safer, into a place where nothing is needed, where everything is given. You don't have to try to stay awake. You don't have to try to stay aware. The resonance will take care of you. The peace will hold you. And as the words fade completely, you realize you don't need them anymore. Because the healing was never in the words. It was always in the feeling, always in the silence. The last of the words drift away, like leaves on a gentle breeze. And you are left with just this perfect, quiet stillness. A stillness that isn't empty, but full of warmth, full of safety, full of peace. And you sink deeper, softer into this feeling. Your breath slows, your heart beats steady, and the resonance, it hums softly. A sound that doesn't need to be heard. A feeling that doesn't need to be understood. It just is, and you are, and that's enough. That's always been enough. You don't have to think about tomorrow. You don't have to think about yesterday. You don't have to think about anything at all. Just this moment, just this peace. And the resonance, it continues, it holds you, it heals you. Your body is heavy, your mind is quiet, and you drift. Not into sleep, not yet, but into something even softer, something even deeper. A place where time doesn't exist, where nothing is urgent, where everything is exactly as it should be. And you rest. The resonance doesn't need your attention. It doesn't need your focus. It just needs your trust, your surrender, your willingness to let go. And as you do, as you let go, you feel it. The peace, the safety, the deep, quiet healing. You don't have to hold onto this moment. You don't have to make it last. Because it's not going anywhere. It's always here. Like the stars in the night sky. Like the ground beneath your feet. It's always here, waiting for you. Your breath deepens, your muscles relax, and the resonance, it hums softly. A sound that doesn't need to be heard. A feeling that doesn't need to be named. It just is, And you are, and that's enough. That's always been enough. You don't need to do anything now. Just be, just rest. Just let the resonance do its work. And as the words fade completely, you realize you don't even need them anymore. Because the peace was never in the words. It was always in you. Always here, always waiting. The resonance continues, steady, reliable, always there. And you don't have to listen to it. You don't have to focus on it. You just have to let it be. Let it hold you. Let it heal you. Let it remind you that you are safe, that you are held, that you are loved. Your body is heavy. Your mind is quiet, and you drift. Deeper, softer, into this feeling, like sinking into a warm bath, like floating on a calm sea. There's no effort here, no struggle, just this perfect, quiet ease. Your breath slows, your heart rate steadies, and the resonance, it hums softly. A sound that doesn't need ears to hear. A feeling that doesn't need words to understand. And you drift deeper, softer, safer, into a place where nothing is needed, where everything is given. You don't need to think about tomorrow. You don't need to think about yesterday. You don't need to think about anything at all. Just this moment, just this peace. And the resonance, it continues, it holds you, it heals you. Sleep now. Drift softly. The quiet remembers you.